Who is Barbara Mayer anyway? I do believe that we have to start looking at evolution. We are not cave people anymore up in the trees or whatever. But we individually go through our own evolution in our lifetime. I would say just think of your life in decades. When you were 10 years old, what were you like? What was influencing you? Your 20s, what was going on in your life then? 30s, 40s. If you're there and have a gift of years, people say, well, "Oh, I'm getting old." You're still learning. You're being beautiful. I'm 77 at this point, and I am still learning a great deal. So I did. At the end of high school, I had the feeling that there was something that I needed to do, because after high school you have choices. Are you going to go to college? Are you going to look for a job? That's when you start looking for a mate, for the idea of raising a family. I got the feeling that somehow or other I should go into a convent. And they say I had no desire to be holy or to save the world. I just felt that's where I was supposed to be. It was a teaching community, so I taught. But I was always, in the back of my mind and my soul, I needed silence, and I needed what you would call meditation. And so that's what my life has been. Well, I look at the book here. The title is Beyond Religion, but the subtitle is The Personal Search for Truth. And I realized my life was all about, it wasn't about God, it was about truth. Because it's, who am I, what am I all about? And that's why there's a beautiful saying in Zen, we keep becoming what we always were. We are living through the decades of our own lives, what we are at a point and what we are meant to be. Mm-hmm. There's a beautiful, Rainier Rilke was a German poet, and he was very successful, and some young man wrote to him and said, "I'm a young poet, and I just wonder if you have any advice that you could give me." And Rilke, this is a famous quote from him now, but he answered the young man, and he said, "Do not now seek the answers that cannot be given to you, because the point is to live everything." And so he gave that great line, live the questions now. In your own heart, live the questions that you feel. And someday, without even noticing it, he wrote, you will live along into the answer. And then there's this little book. I was in New England and out in Gloucester, Massachusetts, and the rocky shore there and the beautiful ocean coming in. And this story came to me. It's a little spiritual parable. The main character is a unicorn, and he has no idea what life is all about. He's all alone in the desert, and he doesn't. But when he sleeps, he sees lots of water, and he thinks, if I could get to where that water is, I think I'd know what I'm supposed to be and what I'm supposed to do. And he meets a man who sees him anyway, and it goes on. It's a very short book, like this one. If you keep people in the dark too long, you may never be able to find them again. This is a chapter on friendship. And so it's a little allegory on living the gift, because the unicorn finally realizes that the one thing he's supposed to do is live the gift that has been given to him. And the gift, each of us has a gift. Some of us, go back to yoga again, some of us want to give of ourselves and help people. Some of us want to become scholars of trying to understand as much as we human beings can understand these truths of creation. Some of us, and I fall in that category, want to just go into the stillness and go beyond words. I'm a writer, and the answers are really beyond truth. And so, as we wrap up this little interview, how can people find me? I say the best part of me I'd find you could find me in your own stillness, because that's where we all meet. But I have the joy of living in Sedona, Arizona. If you really want to contact me, I'm on Facebook, Mayer, Barbara Mayer. And I have my email. I would be glad to give you. It's BMAYER 3399 @gmail.com.